Today we're going to talk about the domain of software testing and SQA regarding software development. Our guest is Mr. Cesar Fernandez, Software Quality Manager at CINQ Technologies. Hi Cesar, would you please introduce the company you represent?
Hi Carol. Sure. We at CINQ started back in 1992 as a software development company focused on purpose-built solutions for mission-critical systems such as banking systems, for example. No later after that, we've consolidated our core values of commitment, innovation and quality into our brand CINQ. As a result of these drivers, we have been investing in software quality ever since.
Can you explain what software quality is and why this is the key in software development?
Well, I can answer that with two questions. First, why would companies invest in developing or tailoring their systems? No budget owner, CIO or board would authorize the spending if not for increasing revenue, cutting costs, or improving customer satisfaction. Secondly, why would companies acquire software quality services? Software quality is a set of techniques and practices, basically related to testing, that allow delivery of sound software and systems, that is, with defects reduced to a minimum. In other words, only software quality assurance and testing grant maximized revenue, minimize costs, and definite customer satisfaction.
What kind of testing can be performed in software development?
Software testing acts like a set of filters. We estimate that each testing stage is responsible for about 20 to 30% of defect removal. Therefore, several stages are needed to get rid of bugs. Still, testing alone is not efficient enough. This is when SQA, software quality assurance, comes into play. Basically, SQA entails pre-test reviews and inspections of intermediate deliverables or project artifacts throughout the whole software development lifecycle. Now, as far as only testing is concerned, I could outline a couple of testing stages that can be performed. Unit testing, system testing, integration testing, UAT or user acceptance testing, and regression testing. On unit testing, the focus is on a specific software component or session of code. This testing is performed usually by the developer. On the system testing, the focus is on modules of software within the scope of the module. In this case, the test is performed by the test team. On the other hand, integration testing is a more comprehensive kind of testing. It validates the interfaces between modules, systems and subsystems, and include the approaches of end-to-end testing. Again, in this case, the test team is responsible for integration testing. On UAT, user acceptance testing, the software is validated from a business or user perspective and include end-to-end transactions. It is performed by the client or the user or their representative, with, of course, the support of the test team. On regression testing, as part of a test plan, it implies a set of test cases to be executed prior to a software release to ensure that any code changes don't mess up with features or functionalities that were okay in previous releases. Regression testing is meant to be automated, that is, performed by robots by dint of automation scripts. There are several other kinds of testing and testing concepts. For example, stress, load, performance, operational, security, usability, accessibility, white and black box, smoke, alpha beta testing. All of this testing is part of what we call software quality.
In which situations is testing necessary?
Well, whenever a possible flaw in the systems may impact business operations, causing loss of resources, either money, time, or even people. Also, from a project standpoint, software quality best practices can free up about 30% of software development personnel for more productive work and reduce software development and maintenance costs by about 50%. All in all, if not always necessary, software testing is always advisable. It means that software quality pays. There are several scenarios in which software quality may be addressed. Either if the development is done internally or outsourced. It can be done by means of software testing factory. Also, with the use of testing automation to speed up software releases and free up personnel. Yet, during any phase of software development life cycle, in any methodology, we can apply software testing. Also, when personnel needs to be trained, or even in a disaster prevention, it's typical for mission-critical systems.
Which tools and methodologies are the most used?
We can basically split testing tools into three categories: defect bug management, test case creation and execution, and test automation. We at CINQ can provide testing services on nearly any tool available in the market today. HP Quality Center, Quick Test Professional or Load Runner, Test Complete, Selenium, Vermont, Jira, TestLink, Microsoft TFS, Redmine, Mantis, and Bugzilla, to name some of them.
Tell us something about CINQ's knowledge and experience in testing in different domains.
Software testing is not for newbies. It requires companies and their professionals to be exposed to a variety of business and technology rules and requirements. We have been able to exercise software quality, ranging from applications for smartphones and tablet computers to complex mission-critical systems in several market segments, such as, for example, insurance and finance, telecom, transportation, healthcare, education, retail, energy, and industrial. For instance, back in 2002, we partnered with American Diebold, the development of a new family of products for ATM teller machines. In this project, we have tested the whole software solution as well as created a suite of 5 testing tools, as we call RD tools, for this job. More recently, in 2009, we have tested, including automation, under Scrum as Agile methodology, the whole development of an architecture framework for passenger kiosk check-in in airports. This was part of a self-service solution of an European client. In this project, we were able to test and even automate testing together with coding on every sprint.
CINQ is a Brazilian company working near and offshore. How do you and your team overcome challenging situations?
Simply put, teams are open to understand what is at stake, and in doing so, they embrace the cause of the projects. In other words, they commit to results to the very end. Our testing teams are motivated to use English on a daily basis, be responsive in resolving issues, improve their skills in new tools and techniques, adapt their time to time zones and meeting schedules, and invest their careers in a long-term relationship with us.
How does CINQ test quality in the testing process?
For a company that provides software quality services, it makes sense to have a certified process to back them. It means that we deliver quality services based on internal processes that are endorsed by international bodies together with our certified QA and testing experts.
Is there something that you would like to add?
Yes. Well, Gone are the days when fine products, even software, could be crafted in our garage or backyard. Today, before relying your business on software development, get it right the first time with software testing and SQA. Meaning, one should save money, not bugs.
Thank you for watching us.